Now that I have my brush washed and my wax put away, I can continue glazing. So you should check to see if the wax is dry. You can just check it by touching it with your finger. If it doesn't come off on your finger, then it's dry. So my wax is still wet here, but I want to get started. So I'm going to put a paper towel down and then put my waxed piece on top of it. On the counter underneath the blue bulletin board are containers of glazes. All of them have lids that are labeled with the color that they are. On top of that, there are samples of each color. If you paint 3 coats of glaze, you will have a nice solid color. If you do less than 3 coats, you're going to have a see-through, more of a translucent color happening. So this is opaque and this is translucent. So at most, you should have 3 coats of glaze and at least 1. I would always suggest 2 so that you get a more solid color than this. It's just a good practice to get into. Glazes are not like paint, they're made out of minerals, so that means that we cannot mix them the way that we mix regular paint. I can't put yellow with blue and get green. It doesn't work that way. So you have to use them out of the container, and every single time you start a new container, you should have a clean, fresh brush. So 1 brush per container per color. You can use as many colors as you would like. That's completely up to you. To apply glaze, you're simply going to get a little bit on your brush and start to coat the entire surface with the color that you choose. If these containers get low, just go see your guest teacher. There are bottles of glaze on my teacher desk and we can fill these back up, so don't be afraid to ask for more. So see, I just did 1 coat of glaze. I'm going to allow that to dry. Once that dries, then I'm going to do another coat of glaze. The other thing you'll find on the counter are hummingbird liners. These hummingbird liners are used for drawing in small areas. So you can squeeze these liners and make any kind of design that you would like. So if I'm looking at my giraffe, I know that I have little tiny spots. I might want to use a liner where my spots are. Or I might want to use it to draw on any other kind of design like eyes or a mouth. Okay, so that's what those are for. If these get clogged, there's a needle up front with your guest teacher and they will make sure that it gets unclogged and you can use it. Once you're finished, your lid is going to go on the right glaze and it's going to be returned to the counter where the spot is for that glaze. Rinse your brush thoroughly and put that away. The paintbrushes are on the back counter next to the sink. When you finish glazing, you're going to put it on your shelf for now, and I will collect these when I get back.